Hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Michelle and this is Abby. And today we're going to be talking about the sit. Sorry, excuse me. We taught the sit already. Down and like a long down stay. So we're going to go through how you teach the down. Well, how I teach the down and basically what my criteria are. And then we're going to go through how to teach the down and then don't move, or a long down stay. Basically the behavior that I want her to do when we're out in a cafe, or if I take her somewhere like a park or something, to just basically be a well-behaved companion, you know, someone who can bring and sit next to cafes while I sip my coffee, or if I wanted to have a picnic at the park with my fiance, we can bring the pup and she would not be reactive or disruptive. So that's what we're gonna go over today. Well, I give us some love, yeah. And yeah, so the first thing is, we're gonna talk about criteria again. The criteria is, I ask you to lay down, or the command is gonna be down, and the dog lies down in a comfortable position, basically where her hip is on her side, so she's not like easily popping up, and she stays there until released. So in the beginning, I'm just gonna show you how I teach an average down, and then we're gonna start adding some complications to it. At first, it's just gonna be lay down wherever. She needs to be able to down wherever. But when I ask her to down and stay for a long time, I'm gonna introduce a blue towel. That's gonna be her signal that, hey, we're gonna be hanging out here for quite some time, so get used to it. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the show. I will see you inside to teach the down. Yes, good girl. Okay. Good. Down. Yes, good girl. Okay. Yes, good girl. Yes, good girl. Okay. Down. Yes. Yes, good girl. Okay. Down. Yes, good girl. Yes. Good girl. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit too easy. It seems a little too easy. That's because she already knows down. I already taught her down. So in that last clip, you may have seen me say yes a couple times. One when she went down, but also when she kind of shifted her weight. Oh yeah, I know. Shifted her weight to her hip, basically in a more relaxed down position. So that's the position I'm gonna want her to be when we're doing these long downs, because it's comfortable and it's much more difficult for her to pop up than it is if she was kind of sitting on her haunches in the down position. Yeah, so I don't really get to show you how difficult it can be to try to get a dog into the down position. Sometimes dogs can be very nervous, and a dog that is nervous is not gonna willingly get on its belly, like lie down. It's less, it's a more vulnerable position. So they might be more hesitant and not try to lie down as easily, but you just wait it out the same way, kind of lure their mouth to the ground. And eventually they pretty much lie down, and then you make sure just to like get them really comfortable, treating them a lot while they're in the down position so that they can get better suited to being in that position. That's how you start it off. But now we're working on the long down, a little bit more complicated. So now I'm gonna introduce the towel. The towel is to symbolize that, hey, we're gonna be hanging out here for a while, and get comfortable. So I will introduce that now. Let's go. Yes. 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 Okay. Okay. Good girl. Yes. Yes. Okay. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. 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 Okay. Good girl. That's a good girl. Yeah. That's a good girl. Good girl. So now that we introduced the towel and she got really good at laying down on the towel, I'm gonna move the towel someplace else, outside, and see what happens. Yes. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Yes. Okay. Okay. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Okay. Good baby. Yeah, good girl. Okay, your girl is a quick study because as you can see, I put the towel outside. She immediately went on it, which I rewarded her for. And then the few times after that, she immediately lied down on it because I ignored her and she realized that, hey, lying down, relax on this towel. She's like, you're not done with me yet. Lying down directly on that towel is what she's getting rewarded for. So she's doing excellent. We're gonna try to take this on the road. We'll see you there. Okay, y'all, we are at our local park. there are quite a few different places with a bunch of people and distractions. I see some puppies over there, plenty of distractions. So rule number one when teaching a new behavior is set your puppy up for success. So I'm not going to take a super hyperactive puppy to a super distracting place and ask her to lay down for 20 minutes. We're not doing that. So what we're going to do first is just explore a little bit. We're going to go on a quick adventure walk, and then we're going to find some place with a moderate level of distraction, and we'll go from there. So I have some high value treats. Cheese, she loves cheese. And yeah, we're going to go on a walk. We'll see you in a few. So going on a walk before we do any really formal training does a couple things. One, it gets some energy out, so you don't have a bumbling ball of energy. Asking a dog like that to stay is going to be very frustrating for both of you, but also it allows the dog to get accustomed to the new environment. When the dog gets into the new environment, it's like, oh my goodness, everything's so new and smells so wonderful. So it really sets you up for success when you take him out for a cute little nature walk. So you get used to the smells around, get used to the sounds, and then we'll be set up to really take advantage of our training session. Okay, so I set down the towel. As you're gonna see in a few seconds, I basically have to reteach her what I'm asking for. Dogs don't generalize well, so I'm going to start off from base level, basically sitting on the towel, getting on the towel, and then lying down on the towel. Yes. Good girl. Yes. Girl. Good, not bad. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. She's a good girl. Yeah. Down. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Good puppy. Okay guys, so I'm gonna push it a little bit today. She's doing so well. Here we have the family. We are probably like, I don't know, 50 meters from these guys right now. There's a dog playing fish. There's a bunch of people, a bunch of children. I'm gonna set up her towel. She's very interested in them. I wanna see if I can get some success right here. So it's way closer to the distractions now. So as you can see, she's gonna fail a few times, and I really have to set her for success here. She is much more distracted. She's taking a while to even pay attention to me. But yeah, we get some success. See what I do. Okay, I think that went very, very well. You saw her fail a few times. What did I do when she failed? I increased the rate of reinforcement. So basically, instead of waiting a few seconds before she was getting treats, she was getting treats consistently to reinforce, hey, laying down here is better than getting distracted by the kids and the dog that was just a few feet away from her. So the three things that you got to worry about when talking about, extending a behavior is distance from the distraction, so the level of distraction, and duration. Those are the three things you have to worry about when you're working with like a down stay or a sit stay, or really any behavior that is like causing the dog to pay attention to you or listen to you. So distractions, a kid screaming 5 feet away is different from a ball rolling by the dog, depending on the dog. Duration, how long that dog is holding that position. So the longest she held the position today was 2 minutes, which is pretty good. You always want to vary the duration. So sometimes I made her stay for 30 seconds. Sometimes I made her stay for 2 minutes. And as we get better at this, the stays are going to increase. So, and the last one is, what did I say? Distance, duration, and distraction. Distance, how far away from the distractions you are. So, or how far away from the dog can I get while she continued to hold the behavior. So when we were close to distractions, I had to stay really, really, really close to her for her to stay on the mat. So hope that demonstrated that well. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. Like, subscribe. If you have any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. And until next time, bye.